Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel SOS Collector. My name is David. Today I'm gonna be reviewing Batman statue from the Dark Knight trilogy. It's my all-time favorite movie. And it's a 1/3 scale from JND Studio. Actually, I missed the pre-order on this one due to the price point, but fortunately, I managed to get him now way below retail. And later in the video, I'll do a side-by-side comparison with the Queen Studio. So let's get to it. But first, let's take a quick look at the Hot Toys quarter-scale Batman. So later you can decide which company or studio made the best one. Before I went to collecting statues, I collect mostly figures from Hot Toys and some from Enterbay. Back then, when I saw this for the first time, damn, I thought it looked great and instantly became my favorite. The suit, the tons of accessories that we got, the swap outs, and this head sculpt, the portrait of Christian Bale, it is so good. The pen application was so well done. You can see the redness on the cheeks, the ears, the shininess on the eyes. You can see the wrinkles on his forehead. And you can even see the veins on his face. They really managed to bring it to life. And the best thing is we have so many options to display it. And for comparison, here's the quarter-scale Batman from Enterbay. This one's been a personal grail of mine, been looking for this for so long, and I'm very fortunate to have found this brand new, considering it was released more than 10 years ago and became many collectors' favorite. And it's got the Batman bikini suit. The rubbery material, I feel they made the right choice here. It feels great, and the look, to me in person, it's definitely more accurate than the Hot Toys bikini suit. And look at that cowl. That's crazy good. The only thing I don't like here is the stock cape. It's horrendous. I upgraded mine to a custom cape from Unreal Custom. Looks way better here. It drips nicely and it's got velvety material. Alright guys, let's get right into JND and we will start with the base right here. You can see the Dark Knight logo, painted in shiny black, definitely looks premium. The base, it is simple, it is a museum type base. It's got a cracked concrete effect, but it is just a square base. Look at the boots. You can see how they look like a real leather material, all sculpted. You can see the undersuit here, looks very accurate to me, and man, the detail is very impressive. Here you can see the glove, the gauntlet, they look awesome and they are very accurate to the movie in my opinion. And the belt right here, it is the right color, the gold, the silver lines, also accurate and really well done. The details, the paint application on it, it is so good. Man, the color is just very spot on. Going up to the upper torso, you can see more of that bronze color. You can see the depth of it, where you can see the suit underneath. They just look so precise. I don't see any seam line anywhere on the statue here, which I will show you guys later what I saw on the Queens. My first nitpick here is on the carbon-like armor on the chest and the upper torso. For some reason, JND changed the material. They were not transparent in their prototype, and that's the only thing that makes it less accurate. I think they did this to make it look more premium and eye-catching, but I agree with most fellow collectors. They should have at least told their customers when they decided to do some changes like this. Then we get into the first portrait. The jaw, the chin, all of the bottom part of the mouth, it is made of platinum grade silicone. Those glass eyes, there's a sheen to them, which look absolutely phenomenal. The skin texture and the paint on it, wow, that's insanely good. I hope you guys can see that in this video. I think it definitely looks like Christian Bale underneath. The likeness is almost 95%. What do you guys think? The neck armor looks accurate. You can see Christian Bale even more from the side profile. The shape of the cowl looks correct to me. The silicone and the glass eyes, they really bring it to life. It's just so good in person. Everything but the cowl screams perfection to me. Oh, I just absolutely love this statue. Let's zoom out and pan down a bit so you can see the whole statue here. But I really think it might be the best Christian Bale statue to date. And this is the unmasked portrait. Really strong magnets there, which is good. On camera, he always looks older in photos that I've seen. It's just one of the statues that you have to see in person to judge. To my eyes, it looks really great. The skin looks amazing. I wish in this video I can show you what I'm seeing here in real life. In person, he looks awesome. The colors are better. You can see the wrinkles, but not too pronounced as in the photos. And it's got that creepy silicone thing. It's squeezy. You can move his ear or pinch the nose. Yeah, it's really weird, but so lifelike at the same time. And it's got the rooted hair, and it is really good. The hair color looks accurate to me. Yeah, it looks great. But I too agree with you guys. When I saw this portrait in photos, I said to my friends, he looks so old. And the likeness is maybe only about 80%. But after seeing this in real life, I think the likeness to Christian Bale is at least 90%. I know it is strange, but it is what I see, and that's my opinion. Now let's get into the side-by-side comparison with the Queen Studio. Starting with the base, I think the Queen's is definitely more interesting. I think they got a theme from the Tumblr. And the JND, still it is a square base. It's simple, looks premium. Going up to the boot, yeah, it looks great. The sculpt is on point. The details on it and the paint application are great. The color is accurate. The rubbery material is so good. While on the Queen, I think the gold color is too bright, not so accurate. But the sculpt of his undersuit is good. While on the JND, you can definitely see more depth to it. And everything looks more precise here. And the sculpt even looks more HD here. Their quality control is amazing. It looks cool. Later I'll show you guys that there's a gap on the seam lines here. It's not that visible, but it's there. Well, look at that mass portrait. I think JND really nailed it this time. Way better than their Joker. The proportion looks correct. It's like Christian Bale himself put on the cowl on his head. The skin texture around his mouth, the paint on it, they're just perfect. While on Queen's, the paint looks good and it's got a nice skin texture, but not as sharp as JND's. And I think the likeness isn't there yet. And I think the shape of the cowl, it just looks too narrow. I just find it hard to believe that a human head could fit into that cowl. But that's what I think. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And here we are to the unmasked portraits. The skin texture and the paint applications, definitely have more definitions on the JND. That's for sure. And the one thing that's confusing me is that they're both 1/3 scale, right? But the size difference is hilarious. The Queen's head is way smaller than the JND's. What do you guys think? Queens tends to make their 1/3 scale statues smaller than the others, especially their late Catwoman on Bedpot. I just want to know what you guys think about the likeness. Which one is better? And as I mentioned earlier, that there's a gap between the seam lines. Here you can see what I meant. If you didn't take a close-up look on the statue, you wouldn't know that it's there, so it's not that visible. While the sculpt on JND, it is more precise, and it looks more seamless, and you just don't see any imperfections on the sculpt. The details on it, it's excellent. Overall, to me, the sculpt is better here. I've got a few nitpicks though for the JND. Again, they set the price point the highest amongst their competitors. The second thing that I don't love so much is the cape. I think it's close to the right material. It's velvety. But they didn't come out like this out of the box. It was all wrinkled everywhere and it feels stiff. I got a tip for you guys. I did iron my cape, but I put a cloth on top of it so that the heat won't ruin the cape. And the result, it looks much better now. And the color of the outer cape should be darker than the inner side. And I wish it was a little bit longer maybe and drips better than this. And the carbon armor on the chest, that shouldn't be transparent. Though it looks cool, but it's not correct to the movie. But other than that, I do still think this one is the best Christian Bale Batman statue to date. It's beautiful and perfectly made, and I'm beyond satisfied with it. While the Queen is still great for the price, it's less than half the price of JND. Now we're getting to the final question. Who won this ultimate battle? Which company or studio made the best Batman statue? And which one is worth the price? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. So no matter what you choose to buy, as long as you're happy with it, then you've already made the right decision. I hope you enjoyed this review and side-by-side comparison, and if you did, please like, comment and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video.